table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters in the fence, but it's never determined what I yearn. I'd rather be in the before the sign of the skin. Go to show the work that my theory stay intact. The tactic is always.
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Tip-off goes to Houston. Nene against Berton. Pass to Ennis. Here's Harden. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Now, here's Parker. Outside Gasol. Here's Leonard. He takes it in, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Taking off the moment he sees his opening, that's an opportunistic play there.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Gasol. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Parker kicks to Leonard. A putback, and Gasol able to finish.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
And it's Ennis with the ball for Houston. Inside. And Nene gets it to go on the assist by Ennis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, here's Parker. Pass to Leonard. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Harden the pass to Ennis. That one drops for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defending.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Parker finds Gasol. Back to Parker. Out to the right wing. Pass to Leonard. Fires away from outside. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Harden draws the double. And stolen by Gasol. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Nobody near Leonard. Nets the corner 3. Leonard's got 7 points.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Gasol passes to Leonard. Back to Gasol. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Parker outside. Here's Leonard. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Nene with the screen on Parker. Ennis passes to Nene, and he makes that one. Nene's got his second bucket.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Parker finds Bertans. Spurs passing it around. And it's Leonard missing. For Houston, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Harden can't hit. The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And the shot goes in. And now that's 11 points for Leonard.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
A.J. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Tyler Ennis, then for the Spurs. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Anderson with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Gasol, no good. It's trailed by 3. 1:41 left in the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Leonard with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 6 points.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Now here's Anderson. Nothing on the board. Nene against Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Off target with the jump hook. It's trailed by 3. Here's Harden on the wing. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 8.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Anderson with the screen for Parker. Anderson outside. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. McDaniels right side. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Nene, and Nene with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Hansen.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Brown. Thomas a screen on Murray. Brown the pass to Thomas. No good there. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Hansen, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Thomas, a screen on Murray. Down low. And then Thomas with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Daniels. Murray outside. Iverson dishes to Murray. Iverson a screen on Brown. Corner shot. Iverson no good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. McDaniels. The rebound by Anderson. San Antonio trailing here. In the corner, Murray with it. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A longer guard, Murray, 6'5", learning how to use that size around the rim.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Spurs with some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Daniels. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Anderson. That's Mills in for Iverson.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Leonard battling for 2.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside. Here's Brewer, and it's denied.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Mills looking it over. Rebound by Ennis. It's trailed by 3. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. But Trey, it gets rebounded by Ennis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Harden. It doesn't go for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
That rim has a family.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nene comes in for Gordon. San Antonio also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Parker subbed in for Murray.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Now here's Parker. Still yet to score. Bertans kicks to Anderson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ennis taking his time here. There's a screen. Capella with it. And now by Anderson. Nene down low. Working on Bertans. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's the name. Harden missing his last shot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Brewer, and it's slammed in by Brewer.
And Brewer, remarkably quick, a speedy player who can get to the rack easily.
Anderson with the screen for Parker. To Mills. Good looking screen by Gasol. To the paint. And finished off by Gasol.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
The Rockets shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Stolen by Harden. Harden with the hang time.
In attack mode and looking to score whenever he can, this is Harden at his best.
Spurs trail by 5. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Here's Parker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Rockets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound, Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Gasol screen. We got 28 seconds left in the first half. Mills can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Gasol, a screen on Harden. The 3 from Bertans. That shot missing. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
41. The Spurs, 33.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Houston Rockets.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And Parker, here we go. Leonard, no luck. Rockets leading by 8.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Rockets have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Bertans. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Leonard missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Parker. James Harden picking up that last basket. And here is Parker. Down low. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Now, here's Capella. He's got 6. Pass to Brewer. Pocket 6. Fades and shoots. A second chance effort. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Harden. Capella trying to free himself up. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 26 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Brewer. Second shot opportunity. Here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Parker passes to Bertans. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Here's Harden. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Mills. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Rockets leading by 9. Here's Harden driving to the basket. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Parker passes to Bertans. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Leonard. 19 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
It's very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Ennis. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Leonard looking over the floor. It's up a 3. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Gordon's checked in for James Harden. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Houston. Nene, the screen to the middle. Misses from short range. Spurs trail by 10. Parker dishes to Mills. Anderson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is exactly where Anderson prefers to get his looks. Foul line down.
To the inside. It's deflected. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
That one good for 2. Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Parker outside. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Ah, the soft floater from Parker is truly a wonderful thing to behold.
Capella with a screen on Parker. Here's Gordon. The teardrop falls in, and the Rockets lead by 8.
And running the pick and roll is such a huge part of the NBA. Nice execution there.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Hanson's checked in for Gasol. Daniels comes in for Davis Bertans. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Parker kicks to Daniels. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Gordon finds Capella. Outside for Nene. Capella with a screen on Daniels. Nene the pass to Capella. Can't connect from short range. Spurs trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Hanson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Anderson outside. They set the pick. Pass to Hanson. 6 to shoot. It's it alive. Nene pulls it in. Rockets leading by 8. Capella with a screen on Parker. There's Ennis. And he makes good on the layup. Ennis has got 8 points.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Left side, Anderson. Hanson the pass to Parker. Over Ennis. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Now, here is Harden. Harden draws the double. Cunningham kicks to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. Not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Leonard inside. McDaniels defended. And that one's good. Leonard.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Harden, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Anderson. Again, he lays it in.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket, in the process.
Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Gasol's checked in for the Spurs. And Anderson has it in the corner. Daniels sets a screen for Anderson. Shoots over McDaniel. Anderson can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 12. Capella, the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Capella. Here he goes.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Gasol. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol setting the pick for Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Harden. Down low. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Harden. 6 points for Eric Gordon.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout Spurs.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Cunningham. Brewer comes in for McDaniels. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Eric Gordon. Then for the Spurs, Bertans, he's checked in for Daniels. Mills comes in for Anderson. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Murray. Now, here's Parker. Back to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Exactly what you want to see from Pau Gasol. I mean, being aggressive and attacking the rim.
Capella with a screen on Parker. Ennis passes to Capella. Can't hit from in close. Spurs trail by 16. Parker outside. Here's Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Now here's Nene. Nene with the screen on Bertans. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Leonard, the 3 goes down.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Harden.
Second team.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for James Harden. Spurs trail by 15. Bertans, a screen on Harden. Outside Leonard. Nifty move. 5 to shoot. Plays it in off the window.
Boy, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Parker. James Harden picking up that last basket. Parker looking around. Now Leonard. His shot is off. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. It's Capella. Again. And again, no good. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Rockets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this series has really been entertaining. Now going all the way to a Game 7. They were able to force it after all.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the fortitude they had coming into this game. They knew they had to win to stay alive, and they did it. And how about in dramatic fashion, going to be one heck of a Game 7.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Thomas checked in for Capella. Cunningham comes in for Nene. K.J. McDaniels, he's checked in for Corey Brewer. And Gordon subbed in for Ennis. Daniels pulls it down. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Hansen. He's guarded by Thomas. Yep, that's going to go in. Confident play we're seeing out of it.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Harden. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. I think, Greg, they played with a little more relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, James Harden.